today's lesson is going to focus on slicing. Now, in slicing, there are going to be three kinds of slices you are going to learn. Chiffonade, which is done to fresh herbs and spices, such as basil. Then a rondelle, which is done to carrots or circular vegetables. And then the last is diagonal, which can essentially be done to any type of fruit or vegetable also. And also meat. Alright, so I am going to start with a chiffonade. Now, a general slice is just a broad, let me back up a second. A general slice is just to take your knife, holding it proper fashion, using your hand to hold onto your vegetable or your fruit, whatever you're cutting, and to cut straight down, okay? So this is just essentially a basic cut, and I'll go a little bit further with proper terminology in just a couple minutes, okay? So this is a basic slice. Just a broad slice. It can be done to bread, meat, vegetables, etc. Okay, so that's your basic slice. Now, to move it along, we're going to start with the chiffonade, which is done to the fresh leafy greens, herbs, spices, lettuce, etc. So I'm just going to take a couple pieces of basil. It has wonderful smell. Okay, and you are going to put them right on top of each other, like so. I'm going to take my stems off. If you cut a little stem, it's not a big deal. And then what you're going to do, you want them on top, you are going to roll them. Okay? With herbs, you want to roll them as tight as possible. If you were doing this with lettuce, not as tight of a roll because it will break it, but you'll still get the same type of slice, or chiffonade. Alright, so now I have my rolled up leaves, or basil leaves, and I'm going to take my knife and slowly I am going to slice, which is called my chiffonade. Now this is done so it's equal size slices of your herb, so it looks visually pleasing in your dish. You can do this finer, whatever you want to do. I'm getting to the end, be careful. Okay, then what you're going to do is you have, that piece isn't good, but these are good. And you have, essentially a chiffonade is like a shred, okay? And it just looks a lot nicer. Now, you can put this whole like this on top of a salad, a garnish, on top of pizza, and it looks very nice. And some dishes, like marinara, you could also then take this and cut a little more so it's like a mince or chop or whatnot. But this is more for visual pleasing effect. Okay? So that's our chiffonade. I'm going to put that right here. The next cut is going to be the rondelle. Okay? And the rondelle, like in my previous little demo of a slice, is just a sliced circle round. Now, depending on how sharp your knife is, a carrot is very, very tough to cut into, so you need to be very careful. And then a rondelle is known as a round, flat circle. Okay, so there's your rondelle. The next cut is your diagonal. Now, technically, this is probably going to be more done. You can do this on a carrot to add that visual effect, but it's done a lot to meat. You cut your meat on the diagonal. What that means is you're going to take your knife, and instead of cutting at the 90-degree angle, you're going to cut like at a 45. So just cut like so. This one's not good, but these, so you have, so this is our straight rondelle, and then there's our diagonal. So you can see the difference. Again, when you're cutting fruits and vegetables, it's all in the technique and the visual effect. That completes our lesson on slicing. We have our chiffonade, we have our rondelle, and our diagonal. Thank you.